Hello everyone, and yet again we are here, Total Warcast. I'm your host Daily, and this is episode 16. Almost failed on that. Yes, we are here for the final episode of 2011. As you all have, I've warned you, I am going away for 2 whole months in Australia, down under, and I will not be able to make another Warcast this year. But I will be back, and in February you will get the first episode in season 2. Hopefully, if not something horrible happens. And so this is the final episode, and today I have brought along Gunny, which is my buddy partner in crime in Mountain Musket, as well as a TWC member. Say hello, Gunny.
Hello.
Yeah, no, good greeting as any. And today we have a pretty exciting show. I, for one, we will both talk about Game of the Year, of course, like the newly announced Fall of the Samurai, which was announced 2 days ago, wasn't it?
Sounds about right.
Yeah. And Games of the Year, our Games of the Year, of course, and we're gonna talk about a little bit about the Tavern. We're gonna talk about the games that will come next year. So yeah, it's gonna be a pretty standard. It's not a standard Total Warcast, but it's gonna be an enjoyable show, I hope. So yeah, the Total Warcast is something that I started out with on right after Shogun 2 was released. It was like a personal project that I started out with on just the Shogun 2 forums on TWC. And then later was picked up by Content to do something for content stuff, which I'm really honored to. And I even got the chance to talk to Creative Assembly's Jack Lasted. Did you listen to that, Gunny?
Yes, I did. It was quite good.
Yes. Well, it wasn't that informative, but at least
entertaining.
Yeah, we're digging our way into the heart of CA. Soon we're gonna get all their dirty secrets, But
I like the Ice Cream Wednesdays.
Oh, well, I didn't like it because I'm jealous. I want to. Well, actually, I will make my own ice cream Wednesdays, all alone. Yes. Yeah. Well, the Warcasts have come a long way. I'm really happy with how it all turned out, and actually, if I gotten this far, it's amazing because it was just something I started out with, and now suddenly I have, people listening, and I'm really happy about that. Also, we have come a long way in terms of quality. Today we're actually recording on TeamSpeak since Gunny couldn't get his Skype to work. But we improvise. Did I put you out in the wind there?
Kinda. I don't really care for Skype in the first place, so.
Yeah. Well, that's the most common program I can use, but Skype, TeamSpeak, actually has pretty good quality, as I've just figured out. So it will be probably a very good quality of this show. So yeah, the Total Warcast has its ups and downs, as you might have all have noticed. But one of the most funny things that I can think of through all this is back when I don't know if you listened to one of the podcasts after the Jack Lasted one, Gunny.
I think I did.
Yeah, well, I don't remember. I don't know if you recall, but on Podomatic you had this ranking thing, and the most funny thing, when we had Jack Lasted, that was the most
most viewed.
Yes, thank you, most listened to episode of all times, and we got really high up on the gaming side of things, or the podcast of the week or something like that. We got second place. The podcast that beat us that week was My Little Pony podcast.
Oh God.
Yes, that's something that still bugs me because I beat everyone else. Music podcast, gaming podcast, crafting, ceramic podcast, everything. And then I look at the number 1 place and it's My Little Pony. I was like,
Total Warcast just can't beat little ponies with tattoos on their rears.
Yeah, I don't know. God. I don't know, popular culture. I don't get it, but yeah, at least we did good. Yeah, it's been fun. So yeah, today, as we will now move into a little more of the normal show. So today, Gunny, we are actually in Forum Frenzy. The last Forum Frenzy of 2011. How fun! We are actually going to talk about Fall of the Samurai.
Yes.
CA has announced its new standalone expansion, Fall of the Samurai. Pretty good like connection there, since like the first DLC was Rise of the Samurai, or the first like big DLC, and now it's Fall of the Samurai. The features I'm gonna list them like as we go, but it's gonna be when European influence takes takes a lot of influence coming to Japan, and you get like the end of the curtain period and incorporating the Boshin War, whatever that is. Apparently it's a war.
The War of the Year of the Dragon.
Yes, thank you, Gunny. We need your expertise on this. Yeah.
It's yeah.
It's what?
It's all part of the whole Meiji Restoration thing, where Emperor gets more power than the Shogunate.
Okay, well that's good, because it's like a half god or something, the Emperor. But yeah, so basically CA wants to make another where you have a very highly technology towards old tradition, and you, for example, get a Gatling gun, which you saw in the trailer. If you haven't seen it, you should go and check it out, because you see a lot of Japanese people get shot with a Gatling gun.
Just like in the end of The Last Samurai, really.
Yeah, but hey, it's still a good movie.
Good movie, yes.
Yeah, probably not historically accurate. I don't know. I haven't gotten into that one, but
yeah. The real one was French, if I recall correctly. But
the French, right? No, I don't have anything about French people. I'm sorry. That's for this one. But yeah. So actually,
Hey, wake up!
God. Okay, this is the problem with actually recording in the TeamSpeak. I'm getting people poking me. But whatever, we'll keep going. Yeah, okay. One of the things I'm really looking forward to is like the new way of playing, because you get, for example, one of the things you might get is you get railway networks for trade. I think they're gonna make a little bit more tactical decisions on the campaign map. I hope at least they're gonna do. Also, they're gonna make, for example, like coastal gun emplacement, offshore artillery support barrages, and campaign map bombardments, whatever that means.
The biggest thing that I'm looking forward to is the new ships, because what they did with the ship archers, they can do the thing where they have ships that can fire in different directions than broadside here, broadside there. Something that we can't do in like Napoleon Total War for the Great Mormont and such.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that would be. Yeah, that's something I missed as well. If they, I don't know. What the hell is that game called? It's a pirate game, a strategy game where you come out. What was that called?
Sid Meier's Pirate? No.
Yes.
It was.
Yes, it was that game. Something like that. That would be called. But that's really like, well, better graphics, of course, and you need like a way to govern. If you have, I don't know, a lot of ships, you need to have a way of governing all of them. But something like that would be cool.
Yeah. But I'm really liking the new models for the ships. Really liking the way they look.
Yeah, same here. I think it's gonna be. That's the thing about Rise of the Samurai was good. But I think that if they I felt it was a little bit empty, you know. But it was cheap. I bought it on sale or something, and so yeah, and for really cheap money. But the thing is, I hope they're not gonna make this like they show off all this fanciful, and then the curtain draws over, and it's like nothing there behind the curtain. And I hope it's not gonna be like that, because it has to be. You have to get a whole new experience. You have to feel that this is worth the time and money of it.
Yeah. Do you know how much do you know anything about what it's going to cost, or is that still to be announced?
I am betting. Now, this is just speculation. This is nothing written in stone or anything, but I'm guessing €30. Just throwing that out.
30 euros?
Yeah.
Maybe. I can only hope that it's going to be something like Peninsular price. But it'll probably be more. I mean, for all the new models that they're giving us, all the new everything.
Yeah, people.
It's standalone
money.
too, isn't it?
Oh God, I hate money. Well, I hate the idea of money. Makes people greedy. Well, yeah, and of course you get 4 new historical battles, but that doesn't really.
Well, it's standalone too, so I would assume that it's actually fairly pricey. 30 euros actually sounds like a pretty good guess.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Yeah, but we'll see. We'll see. It depends. I'm not gonna buy. I waited a little bit for Rise of the Samurai, but then was a Steam sale, and I was like, oh God, I need to get this. And I didn't regret it at all. I really liked that DLC for the price I paid. So this might happen with the Fall of Samurai. It depends totally of how the price is.
And it looks like they're finally going to be able to get the land and sea combination that they were trying to get back when Shogun 2 was first released.
Yeah.
I'm really looking forward to seeing how that plays out.
Yeah. But it's not gonna be like infantry. It doesn't seem like that. It's just gonna be you have defensive positions on land that can support your navy.
Yeah. Yep.
That's a huge. That's something that really is interesting about modern. Like, I'm not for a Total War game in modern times, but this with like making it with the navy, with infantry on the beaches, and then you have like gun emplacement. It makes it a lot more tactical, in my opinion.
Yeah, it's the kind of thing that we dream of being able to put into TGW.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I'm also looking forward to seeing the 30 new armor pieces that they are gonna have. Because I mean, maybe it's just uniforms, but actually calling them armor pieces make them sound interesting.
Yeah, actually it does. But it might be just to be a little bit like a shoulder pad. And
maybe
then it's like maybe a glove and like
maybe a nice
30.
European style cuirass.
Yeah, or just maybe a little button, on the middle of the chest. Like, we have 30 new armor pieces, and like, it's what? They look exactly the same. No, they have a
30
different
new ribbons, cords, and colors.
Yeah, God. But
yeah.
I'm positive. I am looking forward to this. That's all I'm gonna say. So we'll see. It's to do all of those who don't know, it's gonna come out in March. So didn't Shogun 2 release on 15th March?
I think so. I think it was March 15th.
Yeah. Well, the Warcasts is gonna have its 1-year anniversary around there, so it will be a good time to have like.
Try to get Craig back on for it.
Well, no, Craig has never been on here.
Craig wasn't on.
No, it's just Jack. We just tricked Jack in here.
Yes, that's right. It was just Jack. Craig was in the written interview.
Yeah, Craig didn't buy our we lured a little bait, like a fish, like a worm on a string, for Jack. He bit like right on it, but Craig is like hard to fool, so we have to take a rain check on that. But I'll probably kidnap him for an hour interview. Hopefully, I'll have to talk to Belisarius, but we'll see. All cards are open, and we'll hopefully I will be able to talk to Creative Assembly on this show again. But yeah. I think we've covered Fall of the Samurai. I'm not gonna discuss my ass off for this. It's like pretty standard what we said.
It's interesting. Looking forward to seeing how it plays out.
Yeah, actually, and also one of the things, they're gonna actually improve siege battle mechanics with an upgradable defensive tower with their own specialties. I don't know how much that's gonna count, but
yeah, maybe like insert machine gun nest here and stuff. I don't know, kind of like think World War II China mod.
oh, that one for Mountain Blade Warband. Yeah, that's just sick. You see all those rushing up with big swords, and you just It's fun. Yeah. So basically, I think we covered it. You don't got anything to add?
I don't have anything to add. Nope.
Okay, good. Well, then I want to move on to one of the things that I wanted to do for the episode 16. Before, actually, I worked a little. Actually, I worked on the Total Warcast before, like several days before I did it, which is like new for me because I usually do it the one day beforehand. But since like the Fall of the Samurai was announced, I just pushed that in there. But today I actually wanted to talk about Game of the Year. Now, this list that me and Gunny we created, it's not mutual. He has his own and I have my own. But it's based on how much we have played the game and how much we enjoyed it this year. So it doesn't have to. Can be like be released like a year ago, over a year ago in 2010. But still, it's the game we enjoyed most this year. So do you want to read up your number 10 first? I have like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8,
Yeah.
10.
We'll go number 10. My number 10 was Minecraft.
Minecraft.
Yes.
Yes.
I played it quite a bit in the beginning of the year. I was involved a bit in the TWC server, but it's just always fun.
Yeah, same here.
It just doesn't get old.
Mine 10 is The Witcher 2: Assassins of Kings. I never really got into The Witcher, the first one, but The Witcher 2 I really enjoyed for what it was worth. But it's not really my cup of tea, if I want to sound British, but it was really fun for me. It really was. I enjoyed it a lot. Number 9, Gunny?
My number 9 was DEFCON.
DEFCON, you have to tell people about that because I don't think a lot of people know what it
It's
is.
one of those. It's a very small. It's an independent game. You can buy it for 1 penny if you're cheap. But
or poor.
It's but I bought it for 2 pennies just so I didn't seem. But anyway,
Bought it for 2 pennies.
It's basically set in the world of nuclear war. It's all about destroying the other guys without being destroyed yourself, and it's got multiplayer, and you practice for yourself against an AI, which is surprisingly good. It's got, you have to make nuclear submarines and stuff. It's all about destroying the enemy nations, like basically wiping out the whole population of Russia and such.
Okay, so what I saw of the campaign map, or the map, it's like a map of the world in bright neon colors, so which maps out like the whole world.
Like radar.
And yeah, like radar, and then you see like where the bombs hit and stuff like that.
It's a really fun game. But yeah, I played it quite a bit single player, and I played a little bit with guys like Mitch and Anchor, but it was fun.
Anchor, that Swedish guy. Yeah. Well, actually, I didn't ask you where you're from, Gunny. Say where you're from. So everybody knows.
I'm from Florida, in the United States.
You too?
Yeah. Yep. I think Floridians are rather represented on TWC.
What about Remlap?
He's in North Florida, though. I'm
yes,
South
that's
Florida.
a big difference. Oh, North and South Florida.
He's one of them Northerners.
Oh, damn, Northerners. They're different. Okay. God, more Floridians. Okay, yeah, okay. My number 9 was Orcs Must Die. Orcs Must Die was a indie game. I don't remember the developer, which is kind of embarrassing. But it is a third-person tower defense kind of, where you have orcs and other creatures, like basically a normal tower defense, where they move through a set path, and you have to set up traps, you have to shoot with your crossbow, you have to use magic and your environment around you to kill all of them before they get to the end point. Really fun game. Wait for a good opportunity to get it on sale though, and yeah, it's awesome. I really love it.
Sounds interesting.
Yes, your number 8.
My number 8, Arma 2.
Arma 2, the really realistic shooter.
Yes, the really realistic shooter. I played a bit over the summer with the TWC Happy Fun Time Platoon, which just play Arma quite a bit. It's a really fun game though, if you have other people to play it with, because I mean it's, you got the realistic shooter, you got your support, and you can just talk to them all. It's not like the normal single player stuff. It's really realistic. but I enjoyed it a lot this year.
Yeah, cool.
And
yeah,
it went free to play this year.
Wow, did?
If I recall correctly, it did.
Maybe I'll get it. I need to kill some people.
I ended up buying it and buying the expansion for another $40, but it was worth it.
Yeah. So that's good. That's Arma 2. My number 8 is Deus Ex. Human Revolution.
Deus?
Deus. Like I said, I'm not the English. English is not my maiden language or whatever.
I know.
Yes.
I know.
What did you say? Deus Ex? Human Revolution? Deus.
Yes. I don't know, it's just a pet peeve. But anyway,
whatever.
go on.
People will know what I'm talking about. Yeah, it's the follow-up of the very popular Deus Ex, isn't it what it's called? The first one?
Yes, it's just called Deus Ex.
Yes. Which is people should know what it is. It's a first-person, what do you want to call it? First-person...
Shooter,
yeah, basically. But you have like...
It's first-person.
Yeah, it's like really...
A first-person sandbox, maybe.
No, it's not, I don't want to call it sandbox because it didn't...
RPG. Role-playing, not a...
Like
I haven't played it.
Okay, half. I mean, cut that in half. Cut RPG, what you define as RPG, and sandbox. Cut that in like 1/3, and then you got the Deus Ex. It's basically you can decide if you want to be sneaky, you want to be like super crazy, going in shooting everybody person, or like something in between. Like I always like you. It's really fun because you have a lot of options and you just feel the game is really fluent. Plus the whole graphical sense of it all, it's just amazing. I mean, like the Renaissance art thing, amazing. Or was it Renaissance? I don't know. I'm not really an art person, but still, it looked amazing. So amazingly cool first-person shooter. It's fun, yeah. Your number 7, Gunny.
My number 7 is From Dust.
From Dust, the little game where you have to save a bunch of villagers.
You don't have to save them. If you want to, you can completely destroy them with massive tidal waves. But
oh, is that what you do?
Sometimes. Basically, I like doing the terraforming and stuff. It's a lot of fun to basically be able to create this island. Mold the island in your own image.
Yeah.
But and it's a lot of fun to have, the little people down there worshipping and carrying on with their daily lives while the island slowly becomes a lush paradise. I don't know, it's a lot of fun playing God.
It is actually. I haven't seen a good. Maybe I'll pick From Dust up. So yeah, my number 7 is Portal 2.
Portal 2.
Yes, it is. Portal 2, okay, I'm not even gonna, because if you don't know what Portal 2 is, you shouldn't be on a gaming podcast, I'm sorry, it just, yeah, Portal 2 was fun, but I felt that I can't even complain about it, I felt it was really well done, but I felt that they concentrated, not too much on the story, but they revealed, like, they just gave the fans a lot more than what they did in the first one. With cake and like trying to like come up with something they could, But I still loved it. It's an amazing game, so huge success. Plus you got the ending was just hilarious. God, it was fun. Have you played it?
Yes, I'm gonna be talking about it coming up.
What, number 6?
Number 6 for me is Assassin's Creed Brotherhood.
Oh,
that was a pretty good game. I mean, not quite as long as Assassin's Creed 2, but I did like the new thing where you could recruit assassins and send them out to basically do dirty work all over Europe.
Yeah, but you can't see. Nah, I didn't like that. It felt like a chore when you went in there. You just did it because you wanted to level them up.
I actually enjoyed it, but I don't know. It seemed like I was able to roleplay for the characters that I recruited. I don't know. I enjoyed it back when. I enjoyed it.
Okay, well, good for you.
Yeah, it was fun.
Okay.
I played it. I definitely played it more than the other games I've listed. So.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's important. So yeah, my number 6 is Anno 2070. Yes, the epic strategy game continuing the after Anno 1404, if that's what it's called. Yes, it is. It is, I think. And yes, it's from Blue Byte, the guys who made Settlers, and I really enjoy their games because you feel it's such. I know it's such polished. You know, you have all the different wares, you have all those different production stages, and yeah, it's a hell of a lot of fun because you have so much strategy involved, and you want to make your whole thing work like clockwork. I don't know if you played. Have you played any of the games?
No, is it like the 1701 games or the
No.
Age of X?
I
It's
don't
not
know. I can't.
What's it?
I haven't played those games, so I can't.
Dawn of Discovery.
I can't say that it is. Okay, basically, I don't know how to explain it. Well, the point is basically you start out with very few. Like you have to make a few resources.
Okay.
For example, you just have to make. First, you have to just make, for example, make bread. No, no. First, what you call it? God damn it.
Okay, 1701 is part of the Anno series, so I played Anno 1701.
Okay, yeah, okay, yeah. It's basically like that. Then.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's
Yep.
it's just in the future you have speedboats, you have like different. I really like the like whole thing of it. You know, the whole what you call it, the aesthetics. You know how they with the sounds and everything. It was really well done. Plus all the production stages, you have all the different resources. They really expanded on it from 1404, and you actually feel that it's like in the future of that world, which is pretty cool.
It sounds very interesting, actually.
Yeah.
Looking at it on Wiki, it's might have to pick me up a copy over the winter.
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah, it's really good. Your number. Well, that's your no. Your number 5.
My next one is Battlefield 3.
Ah, fine.
It was-
Actually, that is not my number 4, so we can just talk about that.
Okay. Yeah. Battlefield 3. I thought it was really good multiplayer. The single player, a lot of people said it was great and all, but it just didn't seem like the normal
Oh my
Battlefield 3
god!
single
Like
player.
you can't judge that game by the single player. This is just.
I know. The
They just did-
multiplayer is
what they did-
fantastic.
They ripped out the heart of Call of Duty. They went up to the guy named Call of Duty. He said, "Hey, what? You!" Into their chest, rip out their hearts, and then splashed it into their own game. It's like nuclear
Yep.
war.
Let's see, we
you
have-
weapons, not nuclear
We
weapons.
have terrorists with nukes. That's Call of Duty 4. We have flashbacks. That's Call of Duty Black Ops.
Yes. You have Russian people.
Yep. That's Modern Warfare 2.
Do you have Muslims?
Yeah. That's a terrorist. Wait.
Oh,
That's a terrorist, right?
I don't know. I didn't play the single player. Oh, whoa! I played the
played
single
it a
player.
little bit.
I did just not finish.
Yeah,
it
you have
because
Muslims. They're Iranian nationalists.
Ah, okay.
Yep.
Yeah.
We get
Okay.
to invade Iran instead of Russia. But
Oh.
the multiplayer was so much fun.
Yeah,
I don't
it's-
like. I really like flying. I also love the support class. That's probably my favorite. Support and engineer.
Have you seen all the troll videos where guys like, for example, with the EOD bot kills people, or guys with C4 just suicide bombs into like tankers on these fucking
Suicide bomb. I
hilarious.
used to enjoy suicide bombing in Battlefield 2, but I haven't done it yet in Battlefield 3.
You should. It's freaking hilarious to look
I-
at them just.
I used to put car bombs. I used to put C4 all over the Humvees and park them somewhere, and wait for somebody to walk by or somebody to get in and just blow it.
Oh, you evil person.
Yeah.
Recently, I haven't played it in a while since so many games came out, but
The engine, the whole thing with the buildings being able to be destroyed is really nice. I felt like
Yeah.
the campaign also focused on that a little bit too much. It was like, hey, look at this!
yeah, look at what we've
Destroyable
done.
buildings!
Things destroyed. Ugh. Yeah, it's like and yeah. Well, the thing is like that's something they want to throw in our faces because that's what I've done right,
Yeah.
which is understandable.
Yeah.
Like for example, Call of Duty 4, they wanted to no Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3. Like they've done with all the previous Modern Warfare games. They want to like action, get the same feeling, have different like kind of feel like you're some elite, something, and still be a part of a bigger fight. But I think they did the same thing for Modern Warfare 3. They just blew it up, put it on steroids. That's what.
Yeah.
I haven't played Modern Warfare 3, just but goddamn, it's not like rocket science. They're not gonna make a huge involving story.
I like the story, but I just multiplayer is what keeps me playing, and I just can't.
Yeah.
But anyway, we'll talk about that later, I suppose.
Yeah, we can. We are gonna talk about that, but not in a good way. Don't worry. Okay. Since I skipped number 5, I'll take that now. My number 5 is Shogun 2, and everybody was going, "What? Shogun 2? Blasphemy!" No, I'm just. No, my number 5 game was Shogun 2. Actually, this year. I really enjoyed it.
Well, Shogun 2 is not actually in my top 10. I enjoyed it, but I just didn't have. I just didn't play it much.
Yeah. I haven't played it in a while, but like when it came out, and like from that to, for God's sake, I created a podcast around the game. It's not like I'm obsessed with it, but it was. Yeah, it's
fun.
Yeah, it's Total War. It's like I remember back when it was announced, when we talked about it right before it came out. Like, are you getting it? Like, what are you talking about? It's Total War. It's even though it wasn't like lived up to. Well, it never lives up to expectation because like the fans have so huge expectation that they have to like give with the cover of Shogun 2. You have to get like a thumb from Jesus if you.
Yeah.
To like make up
Jesus
to it.
is the Jesus seal of approval. But,
yes.
Yeah.
But like that's not gonna happen. You get games and hopefully like I don't know. I really enjoyed it. I'm not a sellout. I'm not doing this to like suck up to CA, but I honestly like Shogun 2, and I'm willing to say that out loud. Don't shoot me.
It's definitely not one of my favorite games of the year. But, I mean, I enjoyed it. I definitely enjoyed it. I preferred, I can't remember the clan that's over on, I can't remember the clan I always played. But,
What, you weren't in the TWC clan?
Well, no, I mean, in single player.
I was the Mori.
I was always the Shimazu.
What? Those sword, the sword guys?
Yeah.
Coward.
Hey,
well, I shouldn't say anything. I'm out on boats, in the sea.
Yeah. I always
in
loved
the Navy. Yes. Actually, that's something awesome. That's something I noticed. I don't know if that was in the Rise of the Samurai, but I remember like my first naval battle, and they started singing, and I died laughing because it wasn't really a really catchy tune. They was like really singing, it's like "Let's go to battle" like in Japanese. It's freaking hilarious.
I don't think I've ever. I really liked in Shogun 2 the ambient what are they animals? But is ambient the right word? I don't. Anyway,
I don't know.
The animals that are all around the battlefields, like the deer and the
yeah. I have
the
not
whales.
I have, to be honest, I have just seen one whale. That's the only thing I've seen because I don't pay attention. I'm not looking for animals. I'm not out hunting. Well, I'm out hunting for human blood, but I'm not out hunting for deer. So I don't notice that too.
It's in your blood.
What I have to?
Human
what?
blood. Hunting for human blood. It's part of your ancestry. It's your heritage.
Rape and pillage. Yeah, if I got something good to go with, why not use the Viking thing? Hey, it works.
Alright, so...
Your number,
My number 4 is Portal 2, which we've already talked about.
Yes, and my number 4 was Battlefield 3, so let's go on to your third.
Yes. My third was Napoleon Total War, actually.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm still playing it quite often. I still love it, especially the European conflict mod. That's probably my favorite mod for vanilla type Napoleon Total War.
Yep.
And I'm really looking forward to the next update, which is gonna have stuff like disease, manpower, supply, stuff that should be in a
Cold
game
War.
like this.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I agree. Yeah, they just have to do it right when they first do it. I don't want it to add it and then it just sucks. Yeah.
Yeah. But
yeah.
you're number 3.
My number 3 was Mountain Blade Warband Mountain Musket mod. I know this sounds blasphemous, but for God's sake, I bought Mountain Blade Warband to play Mountain Musket, and I've already played 210 hours, I think.
Yeah, that's my number 2 is Mountain Musket, actually.
Yeah.
So
me and Gunny, we are in the Lithuanian Dragoons. For those who don't know what Lithuanian Dragoons are, that is the elite of the elite of the elite.
of the first UPI.
No, what? No, the whole. Well, we're best. God. Well,
usually we are near the top of the scoreboard, but anyway, it's really fun.
Cheers.
Mod is really fun. I gotta say, I played it more than anything I've played all 2011.
And that's your number 1, let me guess. Yeah, I'm gonna guess that right now.
No, it's actually it's my number 2 because it does have some things that are, it doesn't seem like it's complete. It also has some, I don't know, it's got some things that need working on. I mean, maybe if he released the patch that's supposedly going to have naval battles and all that stuff, maybe it'd be my number 1. But it just doesn't seem like it's full.
Yeah.
But at the same time, it's really a lot of fun, especially when you get into one of those melee duels with people, and it's a lot of fun.
Yeah, it is. By the way, your mic is a little bit scurry, you know.
Really?
Yeah, it is. Just, I don't know what to do, like put it in your ear or something. I don't know. It's pushback. It's like you breathing into mic up.
Huh.
I'm not gonna make. What? I'm trying to be the host here, like breathing into the mic. Hey, let me recreate the sounds. Yeah. Yeah. Have you seen? What's that? What's your number 3? Number 3.
My number 3 was was Napoleon Total War.
Yeah, and then your number 2 was Mountain Musket.
Yes.
My number 2 is actually Minecraft.
Really?
Because I'm a huge Minecraft. I'm not gonna say the bad word, but I'm a huge Minecraft fan, and it's like one of those games I always come back to. It's like listen to music, just go in there and just waste your hours away. It's just I get tired of it, but I can always go back to it, and I spend so many hours in it, and like I don't even need to play with people, even though I do.
Yeah.
It's a lot of fun, to be honest. It's almost the game of the year, almost close.
But of course, I think our game of the year is both the same.
It is.
It might be Skyrim.
Yes. In their tongue, he's Dovahkiin, Dragonborn.
Of course,
I'm gonna check if I can get like the Shogun that Skyrim theme right now. Just Fushruga, you know. It's good. Skyrim. It's I can't even start to describe.
You know, before it was released, I was talking about how I thought it was overrated. I thought that it wasn't really going to be that good, but it came out, and I broke down and got it. And it was really fun. I was surprised, honestly. I don't know. I liked it.
Yeah, it's same here. I don't know what you want to call it, but it's game of the year. Game of the year. Yeah. It's not other.
There's nothing like walking around and battling dragons and trying to save Skyrim.
But still, it's like people say, okay, it's game of the year, but it's not a 10 out of 10.
No. It's got many bugs.
Many bugs. It's not. They could have done so much more with like a lot of things. Like they could have done a hell of a lot more. And that's the thing, is that you feel it's, I don't know what you want to call it, but it feels, you get that Oblivion feeling from it.
Yeah, it seems like it's just not fully there. Like, there should be more to it. Even though there's just so much to do.
Yes, exactly. It's a perfect game. It is. But when you make a perfect game, all the small flaws really shine out. Especially with this huge game like this. Because it's so huge, you have so much to do, then you understand, well, why can't I do more?
Yeah. It spoils you.
Yeah. If you give a greedy man a finger, he's gonna try to take the whole hand.
Yeah, give an inch to try to take a mile. But it's still a lot of fun.
Yeah, I like my saying a lot more, but yeah, sure. So I talked about Skyrim I think last time, so I don't need to I can stand here and praise Skyrim up in the air all night, but it's, I don't know, game of the year, not a 10 out of 10, 8 out of 10 for me because of the bugs and feeling that it's like a little bit of that Oblivion feeling, but
too perfect.
Yeah.
It's too good for its own good, kind of thing.
Yeah, kind of thing. Yeah. So there you have it. That's our list.
Yep.
Now, how long have we been talking? I feel like we've been talking a really long
about
time.
a half an hour.
What?
About a half an hour.
Half hour?
Yeah.
Oh, 30 minutes. Oh, thank God. I thought you said 1 hour and 30 minutes.
No.
And then we just, okay, we're over. Let's get out of here.
Okay, that's it.
Yeah.
Have a nice Christmas. No, but
Happy New Year's. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. Okay. I think we have to move on because we have a lot to talk about. Yeah. So Skyrim was number one. High five, slap. All that. Get it if you haven't, and you have to like these kind of games, or just pirate if you're cheap or poor.
No, you can't say that.
I can't?
No.
Okay, I'll bleep that out. Okay, don't worry, I'll edit that out. Yeah. Okay, well, let's move on to the next list which we made, and that is this year's disappointments.
Indeed. My disappointments my list is quite small because really I didn't buy that many games this year.
Yeah, same here.
Certainly not enough to actually have some be disappointments.
Yeah, that's actually kind of sad because this has been the year of games. It's huge this year, and I feel like I've I haven't quite explored every single one of them.
Yeah, it just feels like there's just so much out there that you really can't, I don't know, pay for them all.
Yeah. Oh God, yeah. Okay, so my let's just instead of listening one by one, let's just do the whole thing.
Yeah.
Okay, I can do mine first, or do you want to go first?
Go ahead. You can go first.
Okay, first one: Assassin's Creed Revelations, Dead Island, Mountain Blade with Fire and Sword, Duke Nukem Forever, and Stronghold 3.
Okay. Mine have to be definitely Cliffs of Dover. Isles Stormovik 2, Cliffs of Dover. I bought BioShock 2 this year, and it was a disappointment, so that's on there. Red Orchestra 2 is definitely on there. And I have to say that With Fire and Sword is on there.
Of course it is. It could have been a mod.
There is a mod with Fire and Sword too.
It was a mod.
Yep. Started as one, but then they got a deal with Tail World stuff. Yeah.
Make a Mount Musket game.
Yeah, Vince could probably sell Mountain Musket for quite a bit.
Yeah. But we need more people to kill, so get on.
Yeah. Don't do it actually.
Okay. So yeah, Dead Island was a huge disappointment to me. I knew that before I bought the game. That it wasn't gonna be as great as I thought it was. And no, I did not watch I don't think about the trailer. No, trailers doesn't tell me a thing, and that certainly didn't. That was anticlimactic when you found a couple in the room, right after you begun. So.
Yeah, I didn't buy it. I'm not a big one for the zombie survival games and stuff.
You're not.
I love Left 4 Dead 2. I liked Left 4 Dead.
If you were in the same room right now, I would tell you to go out the door and shut it behind you.
Oh, I liked Left 4 Dead 2 a lot. Played it with some guys from TWC. And that's a lot of fun. But the single player zombie survival games, it just I prefer it multiplayer.
I'm gonna throw next year. I'm gonna throw a bone to you guys. It's called Project Zomboid. If you haven't heard about it, just Google it. Project Zomboid. It's a small indie game. It really looks good. It's like I'm not talking to you now, Gunny, because you don't like this kind of game. So, but I'm throwing you a bone here. It's basically like the same as Minecraft. You can buy the game now. I don't know if it's like the same deal as Minecraft, but it looks really promising. So it's bad graphics, but it has huge potential, just like Minecraft. But yeah, I'm just saying that. But let's move on. Duke Nukem Forever.
Yeah, I didn't buy that. I just didn't seem like it would be good in the first place.
Be thankful. Yes. God. Oh, horrible daily. Why? Why? You are poor. You do not have money to buy games, and then you bought Duke Nukem Forever. God damn it. Okay. Duke Nukem Forever is a horrible game, both in gameplay wise. It's a hollowed. It felt like you played like the alpha stages, or like even before alpha stages. Not in the terms of like how fluently it run, but how little content it was. Like when you like the vehicle sections, it felt empty. Like everything you did, like it wasn't fun. So yeah, that's all I gotta say about it. I don't have anything more to add.
Now, Red Orchestra 2 looked to be really promising at first. I thought that it was going to be, and it was at first. Besides the bugs, I really enjoyed it. But then actually I think the patch is what broke it for me. Because then you have all these people running around with like prototype weapons that just completely kill the whole supposedly realistic mood of the game.
Prototype?
Yeah. Like weapons in development.
What?
Like weapons that shouldn't be at Stalingrad.
No, it's not like a what, but like a what? You kidding me?
Yeah.
That's bullshit.
Kills the realistic feel of the game.
Agreed. Yeah.
I enjoy the single player though. I think they did a lot better than Red Orchestra 1.
Yeah, I just played Red Orchestra 1. I didn't buy Red Orchestra 2 because economy.
I'm looking forward to if Darkest of Days team make a mod for Red Orchestra 2.
Yeah, I might actually get it when I
when it goes down in price and
you
get a job. Yeah.
I need to start selling my body or something.
But
stand on the corner. Yeah, my next one of the other games I really disappointed me was Stronghold 3, and just by looking at the trailer, I knew that gameplay trailer, I knew that I wouldn't like it. And yeah, it's nothing. What can I say about it? Stronghold 3, the other Stronghold Crusader, for example, it's just amazingly a lot of fun. But Stronghold 3, they went 3D again, and you don't get that much to build with. You don't have that intuitivity. It's not fun. So yeah, I have not downloaded it on Steam or bought it or anything like that. So this year's disappointment.
Nope.
Do you have any more on your list?
Yeah, Cliffs of Dover. IL-2 Sturmovik, Cliffs of Dover.
Isn't that a fly game?
It's a flying game, yep. I really enjoyed IL-2 Sturmovik, the other ones. I can't really remember what they're called, but Cliffs of Dover was... I don't know, it lacked some of the stuff that the original one had. I think it's mainly because there was some massive bugs, and it just did not run well. So I couldn't count it up there on something that I actually enjoyed. I played it maybe once or twice, and it wasn't just wasn't any fun.
No. Yeah, it's a shame, really. Now, is that your last one?
Yep.
Okay, fine. Now let's move on to another list. Well, don't worry, this one is like one game list, but this year's boycotts.
Yeah. I think we both
Yes,
have the same one.
yes, Modern Warfare 3, the punching bag of the internet. But actually, after Modern Warfare 2, yeah,
I was really disenchanted with Modern Warfare 2.
yes, it ruined the game. It ruined the potential of the game.
No, that I really loved the single player. And I think the single player of Modern Warfare 3 is going to be very nice. But the multiplayer, I don't know, it just was.
Yeah, but that's where it's at. Okay. Single player, awesome, but it doesn't give you hundreds of hours of gameplay. That's the multiplayer's job.
Yep.
But okay, I can admit, Modern Warfare 2, multiplayer, it's basic, it's mindless fun, but it's so unbalanced. They added way too much stuff, and instead of just keeping it simple as they did with Modern Warfare, they just made it. Yeah, I didn't like it.
The last great Call of Duty I thought was World at War. I really liked World at War.
I just played the single player. I liked the concept of it, but I never played the multiplayer, so I can't say that.
Multiplayer was somewhat bugged in terms of the spawns were very bad, but at the same time, it was a lot of fun.
Yeah. Yeah.
But
they destroyed the series. I want to shed a tear for the Modern War because I played Call of Duty 4 a lot. My God.
I used to play Call of Duty 1 a lot too, back when. Yeah, did you ever play Call of Duty 1?
Not until I was a little bit older and like just picked it up for a cheap price and just played it with some friends for fun, you know.
Played multiplayer at all?
No.
On internet? No. I used to be in a clan called THD, True Hero Division.
Hey, hooray!
It was fun, but short-lived.
Yeah. By the way, you need to fix your mic, mate, because
it's really bad now.
No, it's not horrible, but it's like each time you breathe, it's like it's like a storm hit your house.
Is it better?
Yes, I hope so.
Okay.
We need to talk a little bit longer, but we'll see. So that is our games of the year list, our year's disappointments, 2011.
The game that we're not buying this year.
Yes, but the game. Well, I can't afford it really, but it's a game that we won't buy no matter what. So how long have we been talking now? If you're keeping track.
Hour 15 or half an hour, so 45 minutes.
Okay. You and your English things. Okay, so we'll do a 15-minute tavern. We'll just talk a little bit of the games to you from. Sorry, I'm blabbering here. I'm tired. I'm going to Australia soon, so I'm psyched. So I'm a little bit. But yeah,
jet lag's gonna hurt your heart too.
Yeah. Oh my God, it's like you know how long I'm gonna like stay on the run, like travel, 40 freaking hours.
40?
40.
Holy crap!
Tomorrow I have to wait 7 hours in Manchester.
Oof.
When I go back home, I have to wait in Brussels. I don't know what the hell you guys call it. Brussels.
In Belgium.
Yes, a town in Belgium. And
Brussels is the capital.
Yes. Well, then I'm going there. I have to stay there for 12 hours.
Oh my God.
And it's like I arrive at the morning. Well, I got the whole day in Brussels, so that's nice. I can get like drunk at a bar or something. But yeah. Now, if you haven't noticed, we have slided into the tavern, which is like the off-topic section. So yeah, welcome to the tavern. Welcome, Gunny. You are not legal drinking age, but
nope.
How old are you?
17.
Ah, you little boy. Yeah.
Oh, you wouldn't be legal in the United States either.
Yeah, but I'm not living in a Christian Nazi state, so. Oh God, that's gonna hit wrong with the Americans. Oh, I can feel the burn already. Okay, so yeah, the tavern. Welcome. There's a couple of tavern maidens in the back if you want to go over there. But
captured them from England.
What?
Captured them from one of your English
Oh
coastal
no
raids?
no. We don't have like the trells, the slaves in here. No, they're out and they sleep in the pig pen. But these are real tavern maidens, big, blonde and busty. They will actually carry you to bed instead of you carrying them. So
The heavy women.
the heavyset women, yes, Norwegian women.
Yeah, but you're going to Australia soon, so you're gonna have to.
Yeah, that's like British ancestry. So, oh God. Hey, at least I got alcohol. Oh God. Okay, I pissed off the Americans. I pissed off the
Now you're pissing off the
Australians.
Australians.
I'm pissing off the Australians. I'm pissing off
And
the
really,
Muslims and
The
Muslims.
British. You pissed
Yeah.
off the British too by, they're
Yeah,
all
British ancestry.
Yeah.
And then I pissed off the Muslims today, and people, and people who like the games, or Modern Warfare 3, for example.
Yeah, everybody who's a Modern Warfare 3 fan. Yeah.
Yeah, my God, that's a lot of people. Oh. Yeah, maybe.
And the people who think Shogun 2 is the worst game in the world.
Yeah, maybe this is the last Warcast I'll ever do. Nice to meet you.
Yeah, you mentioned that you were going to be spending the day in Brussels. Be careful.
Yeah, people will hunt me down.
Yeah.
But people don't know what I look like, so. And I won't wear a Viking helmet. I'm not that stupid.
Hey, wake up.
Well, you said you were going to go out and spend the day drinking, so you never know.
Yeah. People are getting like in the TeamSpeak. People are like, "Hey, let me in. I want to hear you talk." But no way, man. This is special show. Only for important people.
Yes.
I'm a bouncer.
McKnight asked if he could come in.
Yeah, I have Picton and Weapon asking.
Picton just asked.
Yeah, guys are people from the 1st DPI in the Mountain Musket Regiment we are in. They're trying to get into our TeamSpeak channel because Skype didn't work. So that's why it's a little bit, what you call it, inside joke. Yes, that's it. God, I'm good today. My English doesn't break that often. That's great. So yeah, okay, I don't want to talk to forever about the games to come, but we can take the games what we're really looking forward to.
Games I'm looking forward to Assassin's Creed 3. That's supposed to be coming out sometime next year.
That's
and
it?
Well, no, that's not it. GTA 5, the next BioShock, and Brothers in Arms Furious 4.
Okay, I got... Sorry. I'm looking forward for GTA 5, Metro 2034, and a little bit of Diablo 3.
Diablo 3 looks interesting too, but... Oh, Crusader Kings is also coming out next year. Crusader Kings 2.
I have no idea what that is.
You're familiar with Paradox?
Oh,
Paradox Games?
Yes,
yeah.
yes.
It's one of their games.
Oh, yes. I feel like I'm too I'm too impatient to get into those games. I feel I get into
love
them. Yeah, it's a lot of fun, but still I'm too impatient.
Yeah, Europa Universalis and Hearts of Iron 3 barely missed my Game of the Year stuff.
Yeah. So yeah, that's I'm looking forward to GTA 5. I'm hoping they will do something like San Andreas style.
It is. It's going to be located in San Andreas. So
yeah, I know, but it's like, it's gonna be like San Andreas, or it's gonna be like disappointment.
Yeah, hopefully it's just as big as the San Andreas map. That would be quite awesome.
That would be awesome.
But still keeping with the whole GTA 4 thing.
Yeah. So I'm done now. I don't have anything more to say.
Well, let's see. Why are you going to Australia?
My brother studies there, and we are going to celebrate Christmas and New Year's Eve in Australia. Me, my dad, and my two brothers.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, we're gonna drive a RV through Australian wilderness.
That sounds okay.
Yeah,
it's gonna be summer in Australia,
Yes, it will be. So it's not like a traditional Norwegian Christmas. I feel like I'm abandoning my ancestry by like, oh, no snow, oh, no fat Santa Claus. Well, that's actually my dad, but we put up a show to please the old man. Christ, we're
not only no snow, but temperatures about 10 times as high as you're used to.
We are now at around 0 degrees here. No, the snow hasn't lain. That's something that's really awkward right now because the snow hasn't fallen and put itself exactly where I am right now, where I live, and that's usually where the snow actually gathers. It's like a snow hole. But what's the problem now? It's calm before the storm, and in a couple of days, I bet my ass that it's just gonna. Snow gods just turning like everything, people blowing
It's
up
waiting
over.
for you to take off.
Yes, exactly. Like when I leave, it's just gonna Dale is gone.
Watch,
Let's hit him with
the airports. The airports get snowed in tomorrow morning.
Oh my god. I will strangle. Okay, if I
take a boat to Brussels and take a flight from there.
I don't know what to do then. I guess I have to buy a good book and just sit down and read. I guess.
Perish the thought.
Yeah. Yeah, actually, I went on the Intrail trip, and I really want to continue the Wheel of Time series. I started on that on the trip, and I really want to pick that up again. And now I have time, so why the hell not? But actually, I see this right now, that it's a lot of 3s again in 2012.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, it's like you have Far Cry 3, Diablo 3, Assassin's Creed 3, Mass Effect 3, Final Fantasy 13, 1 3.
13, yeah.
Yeah, Metro 2034. It's like it's the sequel, so it's a
BioShock Infinite's BioShock 3.
Yeah, actually, yes, it is, and that's the problem. It's like, what happened to new games? Maybe we'll get, like Minecraft was this year's winner.
Scrolls is sorry, my mic's closed. Scrolls is coming out next year.
Yeah, Scrolls. I don't know anything about it. It's like, okay, they made Minecraft, yeah, sure, but that doesn't mean I'm gonna like Scrolls. And that's something the first Notch said. Like, okay, people have to understand, I'm going to make new games, and probably most of the Minecraft people won't even like them.
Yeah, he's got to target a new audience.
Yeah, but he doesn't have to complain. He's rich.
But anyway, if you talking about books earlier, I'm still working on the Richard Sharp series. And I've been reading lots of Cornwell. Richard Sharp series, the Warlord Chronicles, the Nathaniel Starbuck Chronicles.
Oh, that's fantasy?
Nope.
What is
None of it's actually fantasy. Well, the Warlord Chronicles is kind of fantasy-ish. I mean, it's reimagining the tale of King Arthur as if it actually happened. Like, instead of knights with plumes and chivalric jousting tournaments, the real Britain of the 600s,
Yeah, things just going crazy and people dying and blood everywhere.
And shield walls and stuff like that.
Ooh, shield walls.
Conflict between Christianity and
Paganism.
Druidism. Yep.
Druidism?
Yeah.
What did they
Paganism.
believe in? Paganism, yeah, basically.
Yeah. Old Britain, gods and stuff.
Old Britain.
Yeah. It's a good series. Nathaniel Starbuck Chronicles are Civil War, and Sharp is Peninsular War. Good books.
I'm more of a fantasy guy, to be honest. I know I sound like a huge nerd when I say that, but it's actually, I like the world where you can, like, it's not based on something, And same with yours. It's still fiction, from.
Yeah.
But it's
I do like straight up history books though, but.
Yeah, same here. Actually, that's what I'm gonna look for when I get to out of Norway, because we have none English books here. It's horrible selection. Exactly where I live, But I'm going to Manchester. They gotta have a bookstore in Manchester, I bet. Even though it's like Manchester, I don't have anything bad. I don't know anything good or bad about Manchester, but I hope they have a bookstore at least.
I'd recommend Jeffrey Walrow. He's a pretty good author.
Jeffrey, what? Walrow?
Walrow, Wawro.
Oh, Walrow. Okay, I'll hook him up. I'll see what I find.
He's pretty good.
Pick something up.
This
is actually the first time we talk about books in the Warcast, which is
interesting.
Revolutionary. We put up the intellectual scale like 10 times.
Also, if you can, it's a pretty tough read, but Clausewitz on War.
On War.
It's You know Karl von Clausewitz?
No, I don't.
He was general during in Prussia during the Napoleonic Wars.
Ooh, Prussia.
Yep, he basically wrote what became the doctrine for a lot of military strategies for the 19th century.
Cool.
So if you want a straight up history book, that's also a very good one.
Yeah, I'll see what I find. Remember, this is airport library bookstores, so
Well,
it's not.
Yeah.
The selection ain't that.
No, I mean, if you're gonna be, they probably wouldn't have it at one of the airports, but like they probably wouldn't have any sort of straight up history book at any airport.
Actually, they
But-
had one. I think. Well, it wasn't that history. It was more like a collection of interviews from different people from the Vietnam War.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah, actually, it was. I can't remember the author. I have it upstairs. Like, it was really cool because you got both the Vietnamese side, on both sides, and then you had the Americans. You had like people all over who were different part of the conflicts, and it's a great book. I can't remember it now.
Interesting.
God
Sounds
damn
very
it, Daly.
interesting.
Yeah, I don't have a memory at all.
Good
But-
Vietnam War book is We Were Soldiers Once and Young.
Yeah,
I said the title kind of wrong, but anyway, that's the title.
yeah. I'll try to find something like that, but we'll see.
I mean, if you're gonna be there for what'd you say, 40 hours?
No, I'm gonna travel for 40 hours and.
Oh right, you're gonna be there
hours.
for how? You're gonna be in Manchester for how many hours?
7.
7. So you could probably go out into town a little bit.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to find a brown pub. I hope I'm legal. Yeah, man. I've been once in London. Oh my god, that was like the Hangover movies. Yeah, oh my god, I've never been so hungover in my life. Good times, yes. So, I think actually we can say how we haven't been going for circa an hour now.
Yeah, an hour now.
Okay, well, I think actually that will do it for
That's
today.
pretty good.
Yeah, Gunny, I really want to thank you for joining me.
Thanks for having me. Thanks for having me. As you know, I've been really busy lately and stuff, but I'm glad to be able to
that's
come on.
why I'm thanking you for joining me. I know that it's been a lot, so thank you. And next time, if you're gonna be on the show next time, you have to buy a new mic.
Ah, all right.
It's like 100 Norwegian kroners. That's like $6 or something.
Wow,
nothing.
you guys have a really bad currency.
What? Well, at least we're not
100
in
kroners?
debt. At least we're not in debt like you guys.
Really? Norway's not in debt?
Well, we borrow money. Well, we borrow money to people like Italy, which is never gonna pay back. Those people, which is kind of sad, but oh well. Yeah. So this guys was the Total Warcast episode 16. I want to thank Gunny for being here. I want to thank everybody who supported me with this project for so long as it has been going, and I hope that you will all keep listening for when I can get back in February. If it's even gonna be a possibility of me still playing, that would play like recording this. Gunny, what you trying to make a point here? Gunny is saying Norway's debt is 60% of GDP. Damn caps.
Yeah, caps lock's my
You
push
trying
to
to
talk.
insult me here?
No, I'm not trying to
I
insult you.
invite you here on my show and you insult me and my country. Yeah, laugh. You just laugh, you evil person. So yeah, this was episode 16. I am Daily, as you all know, reporting, well, almost live from the snowy tops of Norway, well, almost snowy. And this was Gunny joining me. This was episode 16, the last episode of season 1 of the Total Warcast. I want to thank everybody who's been joining me in 2011, and I hope that you will keep joining me and try to recruit people for this cult that we were creating right here for season 2. And yes, I'll see you in hell.
Have a Merry Christmas too.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Right.
Happy holidays, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year.
And a happy New Year.